Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Megaman. Now I'm post-commentating this section until we get to Dr. Wily. Why? Because this area is torture. As you can see, I actually abuse save states even though I wasn't speaking. It's that complicated. I have to give my props to anyone who can beat this without using save states. Like playing the game originally. It's like, I can't even explain it. I'm sorry, I just got bad memories back. And I completely forgot Cutman's not weak to bombs. I'm so used to fighting him first and not... that I completely forgot he's weak to Gut's arm. Yeah! So I pretty much abused save states for this whole area. And the next. And the last one. Trust me. And people wonder why I'm insane. It's because I grew up with stuff like this! Yeah, it wasn't until about, I think, halfway through this, or halfway or 3/4 through this fight, I realized I'm using the wrong weapon. Like just now. It's funny, because the Mega Buster actually does more damage. And my timing is freaking terrible. And as you heard by the skip in the music, I loaded state. I was not gonna go through that with that much help. And he decides to jump into me. How lovely, huh? And again. Just watching this brings back the pain. And I actually didn't know where to go from here, so I just ran around the room. And then I save stated here, because this is unpleasant. I wanted that energy, but I knew there was no way I was gonna get it. Okay, that made me jump a second time. I wanted that stuff, so I tried to grab it, but my aim sucks. There's the Megaman. Oh, I had completely forgotten what he was weak to here for a second. I remembered that. And there was a good reason I load stated there, trust me. I don't know why, but all the enemies seem to really enjoy jumping into you. Literally. Okay, I need to calm down. Just bad memories. The game does lag for me a bit here, and with all these bombs, I assumed Bomb Man was next. Which is the reason I save stated. And then I realized, oh look! Fun. Now, from here on out, this is pretty much where I abuse the save states. And the reason I kept hitting my head there is because that was the last of my magnet beam. I got a life out of it, but that was the last of it. I'm royally screwed if I need it. And then it was just the waiting game from here, trying to not get hit, and that failed royally for me. I save stated yet again there, because I did not want to risk my luck. And it was a very good thing I never fell. Now, I'm trying to be creative with Bomb Man's weapon here, and you'll... as you can see, why. So I just experimented a little. I needed to move over a little. Hit one! And my controller is very touch sensitive, so it's like gargle blargle. So I wasted a good deal of Bomb Man's weapon. It's a good thing I didn't need it for much. And I got weapon energy, which which is what I use for magnet grabbing, which ends up being pointless. I save state there. Was lucky there was a bit of ladder to grab a hold to. And timed that horribly, so I loaded. I'm just getting stressed out thinking about it. Run, run, run! Aww. And then I remember this part. I abused the crap out of save states here. I'm so bad. I really gotta give my props to Keiichi for this though. And I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah. This is the reason I like games with a challenge, because of stuff like this that drove me insane as a child. And it sucks because everything falls right under the ladder and it's like, I'm trying to time this right, for heaven's sake, is hard to do. And I knew if I fell down that way it'd be full of spikes. And I stupidly ran into that. Technically, from here I was just completely frustrated, so I was like, you know what? Screw it, I'm going for it. And it's sad that everything falls down the ladder. But that's the NES for you. And then I finally get smart. Until that. And trust me, I'm a master at button mashing for the NES controllers. It's actually amazing how touch sensitive the old-fashioned NES controllers are. I still have my NES, it still works, and that energy made me sad. But yeah, I still have a working NES with working cartridges, and it's amazing how touch sensitive the controllers are compared to everything now. Speaking, they're all wireless, and there's like a microsecond delay. Now this part just made me sad, because there was no way I was gonna dodge that. So sooner or later I finally say screw it. Like that. And that! I still abuse the crap out of save states, but whatever. I love my button mashing skills. I think it was from here I said screw it, I'll just waste the life, because guess who you fight here? This is why. And no matter what weapon you use, he copies it. And apparently he has a faster shot than me. I completely forgot about that. But the life I grabbed, I lost, and it actually will come in handy here. Speaking, this is where I start abusing save states again. Sorry if my moods changed. I actually paused and paused my recording and went to have dinner. So we ended up hitting each other at the same time most of it, and for some reason he could deal more damage. So I switched over to this, since it pretty much kept him at bay. But I wanted to experiment too. The only thing he couldn't copy was the magnet theme, and it doesn't help because it doesn't hurt. Which made me sad. At least the little shield the fire wave gives you is nice. Because I was able to actually keep him at a distance, it made it nice to use the fire wave. Even though he pretty much stayed on par with me and ran right into me. I actually had lost track of who was who there. And it's a good thing I save stated where I did. I'm sorry, I'm being mesmerized by the colorful background. From here on out, I was pretty indecisive. I tried different things. thought I'd give the electric beam a try, see if it dealt any different damage, but nope. He was dealing more damage to me. So I think after a while I just said screw it and went back to the fire wave. I can't remember. That or I ran out of energy first. Or got him stuck in a loop. Apparently I got him stuck in a loop. Yep, stuck in a loop. So, whoever can beat this without taking a single hit through the Wily laboratory, I give my props to you. It was from here on out I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna post-commentate it all. Until I get to Dr. Wily himself. And trust me, it was a good choice. Now, since I hadn't actually ever made it this far in my save file on Megaman Anniversary Collection, I had no clue what was coming after this. And that thing is evil. Trying to time everything. I save state after every section too, so it's like, because I have no clue what's coming up after this. So, I've run out of things to say. Well, I guess there is one thing. My work is not going to be shut down or taken over by Target, so that makes me happy. I have a place to work until I move. Or start school, whichever comes first. To anyone wondering where I work, it's called Zellers. It's run by the Hudson's Bay Company in North America, or Canada, excuse me. I keep forgetting. North America is both Canada and the US. I'm so used to going to either one, so it's like, North America is pretty much what I call where I live. But yeah, I'm a little Canadian girl. Little being. Not being an understatement. I'm only 5'4". Something caught in my throat there. I was really confused about this area. And then I remembered from the Megaman comics I've been buying, which reminds me the next one comes out next week. Yay! It also reminds me Grace's F comes out tomorrow, and I can't afford it! I have the demo on my PlayStation 3. It's really good. It's got awesome voice actors. It's got nice graphics. The controls are nice and smooth. I'm trailing off, but pretty much I'm just trying to stay alive from here. No, I had some experimenting to do in this room. Trust me. At first, I thought I needed the guts arm, because I had no clue what the enemy was at first. And apparently, it destroys those things fast, but what I didn't realize is you pretty much need some of those blocks. And I found it kind of nifty how the health would change color with every different enemy that came on the screen. And it looks like I've almost reached my 15-minute mark. Yes, I can record over 15 minutes, it's just I don't want to. So there, I like my 15-minute videos, even if they do end up a little longer than one or another. Now, pretty much since I had no clue what this guy's weakness is, I experimented with everything. It's kind of obvious the guts arm was the weakness, but you can only use it so many times. So I experimented with everything. And the bomb was the hardest one to experiment with. I was like, rah, 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 rah. And then, this is where I ended up loading state. Yeah. So I use this as a thing to gather energy again. Which I ended up getting some. And the random button pressing is when my computer lag skips, and I shoot off more than I'm supposed to. But I'm actually pressing the button in that consistent order. Almost there. My nose is running again. The weather is so evil. I want to know who ordered this snow. Yes, middle of March and it's snowing. Rawr. Oh well. Keep shooting. And it looks like we're there, so I'll see you in a minute.